All right. So if you hit the red play button, you might have to refresh your screen. You'll see me live.
The red button.
Yeah, on the live stream.
Where's that at?
Right on the where it says office hour.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to log into Moodle.
Oh, I can show you on mine if you want me to do it that way.
Okay, I'm already logging in. You said it's 2331, right?
Yeah, I gave you the class as a new link to it. The 7Z1.
And let's see here. Here. Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
So that's live, and I have that same feed in 2331 and ARC. So right now that I'm live, if anyone in ARC 1321 is on, they can see that live. That I'm here in
Oh,
my office.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah, and then so if they wanted to communicate, they can click the little button down below where it says YouTube Live or Google Meet. And so if they go YouTube Live, it'll open up their browser and it'll have a chat window where they can like type in a question or something. Um, if they go Google Meet, then it'll open up a Google Meets and it'll go to my scheduled office hours that I have from 10 to 12.
Oh, wow.
So it automatically opens up that window for them. But
that is pretty cool.
So they can see that I'm in the office. Like, so that's what we were working on. Finally figured out the coding to make it work. And the only problem is, the only thing I don't like is that you still have to hit the red button for it to show up. The idea was that, they open the class and they see if you're there or not.
Okay.
So
very interesting.
So that was another way that we were gonna do the live office hour thing.
Yeah, that works very well for that.
Yeah, and see, I wanted to use Google Meets to do the live stream, but you can't live stream Google Meets into a website. It won't let you do it. So what I had to do, I figured a way to do it, but nobody's going to do it. No, I mean, no other instructor is going to download another software called OBS and then use OBS to screen capture the live feed from Google Meets and then import it into Google Live. It works, but nobody's going to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so the easiest way to do it is through the YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube for right now until Google does something to where that you can do it, or maybe Canvas will work with it. But from what I read, the only way that you could kind of live feed is this, and it's really it's really not for like, because you can't really talk to me back through it. You can only see me as a visual.
Oh, okay.
Now, if they hit the live feed, the YouTube Live, then it opens up a chat window for them. And I did find the coding, and I did code it where I could drop in the chat inside the live stream thing, but I haven't been able to format it, make it look right. So I'll have to play with that. But I did figure out how to do it. the formatting just didn't look good, so I took it out.
And does it record your stream and then post the video in YouTube later? Or how does that work?
Yes, it does. So like everything that I'm saying right now, it's recording. As soon as I end the session, it's recorded.
Wow,
And then
interesting.
And then anybody can have, if I post them, they can have access to those recordings. But I mean, it works pretty slick. I mean, like I said, if they click the button, it does open up a browser for them, so that they can chat in it. And maybe that's what I should do, is just have it not open up another window with me in it, but just open up a browser where it has a chat window in it. Dang, you know what? That's a better idea. Dang it. I'm going to have to do that instead.
Right.
I'm like going, that makes so much sense. I'm going to do that. Because I figured out the coding. I just couldn't get it to line up and look right in the format here. So I was like, it looks terrible. Just take it out. So I took it out, and I didn't have the time, or I didn't want to spend the time to learn how to frame it and code it and all that. So I was like, just forget it. I'll just take it out for right now. And so, but if they wanted to chat, I could put, instead of it going to YouTube Live, I could just put the little button, to message me, and it'll pop up a little chat box. And that would work. And that will work.
That is too cool.
Yeah. So that's the other. So that's already, all this is already integrated into the ARCE class as well.
And so, do you use the same session for all of your classes?
Yeah, same office hour. Just like if you had an office hour at face-to-face, anybody could walk in.
That's very true.
So that's
and that was the argument that towards opening up office hours instead of making them dedicated to classes.
Right.
Because having the office hours dedicated to classes worked for us back when the pandemic first started, because we had students who were transitioning from a face-to-face classroom to online.
Right.
So they were still wanting that structure.
Right.
But now that we have students that have been in the online system for a year or more, and that's all they know and that's what they're used to,
right,
now we need to transition over to the open office hours